This is the Dr. Randall Channel Success TV. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozawa. They call me the Bounce Back Blind Guy. This is my brand new show. This is Blindsight, creating transformation right now. Let's get to it. Today we have a special segment. This is dedicated to Michael Santos Boyd, a very good friend of mine. He died this past weekend, unexpectedly. And let's go back a little bit. I met Michael back in 2008 when we met at blind school. If you remember, in 2007 I got shot in the head and caused my total blindness, and I needed skills, so I enrolled in blind school. That's where I met Michael. He was just starting to lose his eyesight, because of many years of untreated high blood pressure and initially the start of diabetes. Anyway, we struck up a friendship, and what I came to find out about Michael, a very, very giving person, and so was I, and that's how I was taught by my parents, and my wife is the same way. And a guy who originated from a New York City ghetto, and then moving to Arizona before entering the military, but grew up really poor in a single parent household, just his mother. Eventually he had a sister, but he grew up poor and with poor nutrition because they didn't have the funds enough to buy good food. And as I remember him getting a car, a family car, except a junker, where he said that you could look down at your feet and you could see the road going by as it clunked on. Anyway, Michael, with great instruction from his mother, and she was certainly a very great influence and blessing to him, she taught him personal responsibility, and if you want anything in life, you got to work for it. You got to work hard for it. Anyway, from dirt poor and from the ghetto, Michael rocketed up in the business world, became very wealthy, and bought many homes, bought many cars, living the American dream, all from hard work. And he found talent in marketing and and in broadcasting. And that eventually led him to move to Arizona, back to Arizona, and then up to the state of Washington, where we are now. Anyway, years of just uncontrolled high blood pressure and initial start of diabetes took its toll on its inner vessels in his body, and that led to his death this past weekend. And of course, this time, past few years, his kidneys failed, and he did dialysis 3 times a week. So he's waiting for his kidney, and we're all trying to help increase his health so he can get one. Anyway, positive guy with all the things that have gone on with him. He endured 6 amputations on his toes, 5 on 1 foot. And with the failing kidney, the dialysis, and the total loss of eyesight, that's how we met at blind school. His occurred quickly, but always remained positive, and just a wonderful person, with influenced people in a great way by the way he lived, not so much by the things he said, but the way he lived. Very involved with his church, and everyone he met, he improved their lives. He was up and positive, and he just made everyone feel good. Mention a few important people that I know. I know he has relatives back east, and they're going to come to visit here soon. But his very, very long-term partner, Chris, still lives in Federal Way. and very nice man. Also, in just great people, great people. And Chris is living with his daughter Sarah, who's very organized and taking care of things. And yeah, it's yeah, we're I suppose this is a celebration. But just to let you know that Michael influenced many people in a positive way, and that's how we remember him by. And then another person you should know about is Dick Kerstetter, retired teacher, who was Michael's very, very close friend. They did a lot of things together, and they could depend on each other. And Michael told me that Dick Kerstetter was just a wonderful, wonderful guy that was always there. And this is who he attracts, people like this. And this is why we're going to miss him. But for all of you out there, I wanted to introduce you to Michael Santos Boyd, but also to deliver a lesson. Health does count. What you put into your body does count. Okay? And he grew up poor, didn't know any better. His mother didn't know any better because they were poor. And he was never taught the value of nutritious eating, never taught the value of exercise, never taught the value of meditation. But he was taught the God rule of giving. And that's what made him so very valuable. So the lesson is that for all those who are important to you, and even all those that you might have wronged before, say what you need to say. If you're going to apologize, apologize. If you're going to say I love you, say I love you. Because as sturdy as any body is, life can be fragile. And I learned that this weekend with Michael, because I talked to him on Friday, and we talk a couple times a week, and we were interested about our futures. And he was very interested in my new business, as you know, as I am a personal and professional development advisor. And he liked my Facebook postings, and although he did not know how to use a computer, I reviewed it with him, and he liked a lot of the topics. And one of his most favorite one was multiple postings of mine that I call givers and takers. And Michael was a giver, always was, and he continues to do so, even to his death. So a very, very special person. He touched all of our lives, and he was planning, or we were planning, to attend this international gathering put on by Ski for Light. It's a nonprofit global organization who invites blind and disabled people from all over the world in a week of cross-country skiing. And yes, they provide a guide, there's a place to stay, there's food, and all, and he wanted to go. Because I just got back from the latest Ski for Light gathering in Granby, Colorado. Had a great time, and I encouraged him to go, and he was anticipating and wanting to sign up to go. And amputated toes and all. I said, there's ways to to make the shoe fit, and for dialysis that you do 3 times a week. Now we're going to figure that out. But he was so excited on going, and a new experience for him. But those who he touched, he would just be himself, and he would improve everybody's lives. Michael, I miss you. And yeah, I learned that life has its way, and time is no master. And you fought all the way, and you don't have to be in pain anymore. You can rest, and you can be with God. But I miss you. And you bless me every day with your memories, and also by being in my heart forever. Take care, my friend. You did it right. You did it well. You influenced everyone in a positive way. You lived that American dream, and we all miss you. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozala. They call me the bounce back blind guy. Till we meet again, with large, love hard, and dream even bigger. And to those special people in your lives, say what you need to say when you have the chance. Yolani, one team. Later, everybody.